We're live! I'm gonna make myself cough. I just said I'm gonna be like trying not to cough, and then I make the weirdest face and scream. We're live on stream. Welcome,
There's
welcome
no way
everybody.
Except this way.
Welcome,
diving in.
Welcome world. You want to say welcome world?
Yeah, I think everybody, and enough people of the world are watching
I think
to
so.
make it a majority. I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So we are back for episode 8, season 2 of the Keyblade Party, where we believe, and we're only 1 week removed from playing this, so the kind
Which
of
is impressive,
yes,
actually.
it is. The getting back into it phase, I think, should not be as difficult. However,
Fingers crossed,
I'm not the
man,
one
because
playing.
I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring this week because I really want to be done with that game, and I'm not, and it's disappointing.
I remember saying that about Elden Ring, and then it being like another 2.5 weeks before I actually try something.
No, well, I threw myself at the end bosses, or well, one of the end bosses, for quite a while.
Oh yeah, that dude sucks.
And then I was like, I'm gonna go and see if I can fucking figure out how to make this not suck.
Right.
And that's what I'm doing. So there you go.
I went through the exact same process. I ended up finding I ended up watching one of those videos that I hate. It's like 10 million runes in 45 minutes, and I'm like, I'm not gonna watch this. And I was like, but I could really use those runes.
This, yeah.
See, where's it telling us we're going?
It is Neverland.
Neverland. All right, we remembered.
Hollow Bastion and Hunter
Wood. So, do we remember? Is Hunter Wood optional in this game? I think it's not. I think you have to.
I don't think so. I think you actually have to.
No.
I was alerted to, and I don't know if you know about this, I did not. I was alerted to the existence of an upcoming horror movie. Have you heard of this?
Oh my god, I saw the preview for it, or not preview, the screenshots for it the other day.
The Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey.
So is that just public domain? Is that how they get away with that?
I think so. I think that's what happened.
Wild
Winnie the Pooh is
shit.
public domain now, which is kind of disappointing. Or not disappointing, terrifying, I think is what I wanted.
Yeah, so, it's terrifying, and I, think it's kind of nobody asked for it, kind of an ill-suited choice. However, am I gonna watch it? Yes, I'm going to watch it.
I love stupid horror movie ideas. Love them.
No, I'm
I don't know,
I'm
man.
watching
Winnie
it
the Pooh.
for sure.
I love Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, oh no doubt. There's going to be a, who are you? I've never met you before. She only talks in bells. Typical lady talking with her jangles.
That's how they all we all do that.
Everything I hear from you right now is just like church bells. Looks like you're right. So here we go, Neverland.
Yep, Neverland. Now we didn't have to swim in Atlantica, so I'm assuming that we are.
Yes.
But we did learn wide. All right.
Okay. Well, never mind. Why would they do one and not?
I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm going to assume that we're not going to be gliding the whole time. It's more just going to be like an extended jump.
Yeah, I would guess.
That is my
getting to different platforms, perhaps.
I like this. Like so.
Like so.
So I mentioned I had stories.
Yes.
I have a couple of stories.
Yes, I want to hear these stories.
Oh, shit. Okay, I've already fucked up.
Nope.
How do I play this game again?
Right,
there we go. Okay. Wait, no, I don't.
Just channel. Help. Just channel the energy you had during the repeat fight, and everything will go good.
I'll get there. It's gonna be fine. Something like that. Yeah. So one of the you are electric. I don't want to see that.
Boogie woogie woogie. Right? Am I right? Electric slide. Everybody, all the kids out there. Middle school dances. Everybody.
Are we at a roller skating rink in the late 80s? Because
they called it fun nights at our school, and it was there was like a dance room, a room with basketball, a room where you're watching a movie, and it was always fucking Jurassic Park for some reason.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, are there other things? I'm not
wasn't
sure
mad about it. Was not mad about it. No, the electric slide dominated that floor. Anyway, I'm sorry. You had a story. I'm talking about the electric slide.
It's going to take me an hour to tell the story because I'm going to keep getting distracted. But the first story is just, it's not even really a story. It's just that I left work early today. Well, everybody really left work early today. It's holiday weekend.
Yes, it is in the United States.
So, they allowed us to leave a couple hours early, and I was well pleased. This guy
I was well pleased. You tried so hard to transition into bitching about this fucking asshole, which justifiably so. He seems to be breaking everything. Are you still there, Leah?
There we go. Yes, I am. Sorry.
Okay. I understood.
I was seeing if Donald there would work, and he did. He did his job, which is nice of him. But yeah, the second story is more pertinent to my being right now, and it's that I'm very clumsy. I know it's hard to believe because I give off such a suave, put together impression. But
I think we both portray grace.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, totally. But I was getting my very professional setup ready.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely not on a tray table that keeps moving back and forth, so I understand the setup.
Yeah. Well, I have like one of those little lap desks. So there's that. But I was going to get my cable to connect. As you do, cable to connect the things to the other things.
Yep, as you need.
And so I stepped over something, and apparently I had stepped over this thing before and like scraped my ankle.
Okay.
Because I had a scrape on my ankle, and it was not like not nothing, just like you skin your knee, you scrape your ankle, like whatever. Did
it require a Band-Aid?
No.
Okay, so a regular, your run-of-the-mill scrape. We're gonna call it a grade D scrape.
A graze, yeah. Like it was not really anything. But the scrape was still there when I stepped over this time, and not even realizing that said scrape was there, scraped it again on that same spot.
Scrape on scrape.
And I
Bad
bled
news.
all over everything.
Of course you did.
And then I had, because I'm very smart and did not think to just fucking stick my foot in the tub, I had my foot propped up on the sink to pour fucking hydrogen peroxide into
Very
it,
good.
and then search my medicine cabinet behind all of the COVID tests that I've been hoarding, like a monster, to find like Neosporin and a Band-Aid. So yeah, that's my story of how I bled all over everything. Right?
Okay, good. So was there a strategic purpose for? Well, this guy's attack is like it's not hard to avoid, but it's annoyingly long.
Yeah, it is.
Was there a strategic reason for sink use, or was it just like spur of the moment? I need to clean this now.
I'm dripping blood.
Yeah, okay, I get that. Yeah.
I mean, it's close to the medicine cabinet. I guess that kind of makes sense because I would have had to move back and forth between.
So it's
tub and sink.
It's not completely unhinged then.
No, but this is an after the fact justification.
Get it? I
Have
understand.
to say.
Yes.
Anyway, now I have a Pokemon Band-Aid on my ankle. And,
what Pokemon are? Is it various?
There are various in the box of Pokemon Band-Aids that I bought for myself, a 41-year-old woman. But this one is Eevee.
Very nice.
I think I used all the Psyduck Band-Aids already.
Oh, well, I mean, you got... Of course you did.
Of course I did. I mean... As you do.
I'm trying to think like if there would be like one that like I would have to.
There are no Gengar Band-Aids.
Yep, Gengar and Garbodor would be my first choices for obvious reasons. I mean, Gengar is Gengar, and Garbodor is a literal pile of Gengar. So those would be probably my first, but probably not Band-Aid worthy level. Like as far as like they're
all pretty safe Pokemon in these.
You probably got your Charmander and your Pikachu.
Yeah, there's like a Charmander, and I think you're right. I believe there's a Pikachu, probably a Squirtle.
Yeah, of course. Maybe a Bulbasaur. Like that's. I mean, I hate to just go with original starters. Those tend to be.
I don't recall a Bulbasaur. Potentially.
I don't recall a Bulbasaur. A memoir. That guy's.
Where's my card? This guy. Sir, did you not do that?
He's a low-rent Gengar already.
Basically, yes.
I think we talked about this when we streamed the first Kingdom Hearts, because I remember every single thing that we ever said, of course.
I mean, obviously. I do. To be fair, I do talk about Gengar a lot. So.
Those are the same model as the Fireballs from Final Fantasy X, right? It's got to be. They're very, very similar in the way they...
Possibly.
I think they just added a few tentacles to them. That's my contribution.
Oh, a 2 thunder. Great.
Useful. Nice.
What up? Get him, Simba.
So, Leah, as you know, I'm in a walking boot for my foot. And my foot has been, I'm going to go ahead and say uncool this week.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was like
I
really...
I bet it's no ankle scrape.
I didn't bleed on anything, to be fair. And I couldn't even put my foot up on the sink if I wanted to. Yeah, no, it's been just stupid stuff. Like, I was at work today, and like I had a very simple task that I had to do just to finish out my day. I had to take these stack of forms I've been working on through the day and just make 2 single-sided copies of each of them and restaple them. But I had to stand and walk through the copier, and boy, oh boy, did I sit and think about that for a while before I got up and did it. But yeah, I'm hoping that comes to a conclusion soon, because I like, as much as we are indoor kids and enjoy the vidges, my children very much want to play outside in the beautiful days, and I want to be able to keep up with them doing said things.
You're like, ooh, yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Daddy has to, do some stuff with the Keyblade.
Yes, buddy, you definitely need to go sleep
You'll
right
understand
now.
when you're old.
Yes, it's not because I have to play another 15 hours of Darksiders 2. It has nothing to do with that. Which, by the way, that was an awkward segue that I'll pretend like I planned. I think I really like that game. I already played it.
It has been a long time. I'm also on that show, so that's on my list as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember really liking that game, but I honestly have not played it in probably pretty close to when it came out.
Yeah, no, that's me too.
What, 10 years?
I think if I look, I'm gonna look right now because I wanted to talk about this because I knew you were on the show.
Yes.
So it's an extremely by the numbers one of those for sure. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I don't think it was at the time. Because I think side quests and stuff are very reminiscent of like Assassin's Creed and other things like that. And I don't think that form of open world game was crazy popular yet. Mm-hmm. Like modern Assassin's Creed stuff. Like, it's nothing crazy. I mean, like it's just like, like really generous fast travel and like fun extra bosses that you like have no need to interact with. It's doing that thing where I'm just like, I'm going to sit down and 2 hours are going to disappear. And it's going to be awesome. So yeah, I was kind of excited because I wasn't sure if I was going to replay the whole thing before the show because I wasn't sure how much I'd want to stick with it.
Yeah.
And it seems like that, yeah, I'm going to stick with it because I'm enjoying my time with death, as it were.
Yeah. Now, as I remember it, the second one is like more of a, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's more of like a straightforward action-y type of game. Yeah, good job, Genie. Fucking cast lightning on the things that are... Anyway, even yellow, like, I knew that one. That's not a hard one to keep track of. Yeah, the first one was more like Zelda-y, kind of, with, more of a Metroidvania, almost.
Yeah.
In that way. But the second one, I remember being more of just a, like a kind of straightforward, action-y, go here, fight the thing.
It definitely is. It has layers of that Zelda stuff in it. Like, there's definitely the unlocking the abilities and it has dungeons, but the dungeons are really bite-sized in a way I'm appreciating. Like, there's nothing so complex I am getting frustrated, but it's just complex enough to make me have to think, if that makes sense. Like, it's... Yeah. And there are definitely some... Like, I want my Zelda dungeons to be like puzzles I have to crack. You know what I mean? Like, like really... But, like, in this game, like, I just want to fight the monsters and solve the thing. My computer is freaking out at me right now. There it is.
That's fun.
So yeah, I apparently, according to TrueAchievements.com, the official sponsor of Keyblade Party.
Of course. Are they paying us? Are we getting paid?
No. I would just like a premium membership for each of us. That'd be fun.
Okay. Yeah.
We will sell out for very little.
It's not even. It's very negotiable.
I completed that game on December 21st, 2012. Ooh. So yeah, it's been almost 9.5 years essentially.
What are you doing?
I'll have to check out my Xbox achievements because I'm sure that I played that on Xbox.
I'm not sure if this is gonna translate on stream, but I'd like to show our viewing public my dog. Let's see here. He has. It's hard to tell a little bit, but he's right in the back of the frame there. and he has taken the couch cover off, and is now, or the blanket off, and he's using it as like kind of like a Toga Obi-Wan Kenobi situation.
Excellent.
He must be excited about the new show that dropped today.
I think he probably is, yeah.
He's definitely not just an asshole who wants to create problems. He's wonderful. Yeah. She wasn't talking to me, she was talking to the dog. But yeah, so that's a fun show with people.
Excellent.
These hordes of jerks are jerks.
Yeah, you know, they have taken to just putting a lot of these dudes in each fight, which is not my favorite thing.
So what was the one that was the real pain in the balls? It was the light. Excuse me. The
well, there were
fish.
those flowers that like.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
The big lightning fish from Atlantica was also a pain.
Oh yes. Because they had like all the like really high level cards and yeah, it was unpleasant.
Yeah, they were just that lightning cast forever, and they were level 8 or whatever. Oh, reminiscing. So we've already seen
they gave me these lightning cards, and I'm like, cool, lightning cards, and I can never use them because everything absorbs lightning.
It is kind of a thing. You never like, you don't really. And the other thing that sucks about lightning, or that sucks about not being able to use it, is that it's one of the few spell attacks that kind of seemingly hits every time.
Yeah.
Where Fire and Blizzard, you have a chance to miss.
Yeah,
exactly.
Get him, Goofy.
Boy, oh.
It was a shot.
Oh yeah.
We took the shot and we lost. That's okay. Everything is fine. We're fine. Okay.
Lightning, guaranteed.
Well, I think, yeah. Oh,
nope, stop. Okay.
It's fine. I'll take it.
That guy should be dead.
7 Donald, huh? Alright.
Nice. No.
You know.
So since you mentioned before it's holiday weekend, Leah, I'm assuming that means you have Monday off.
I do.
Very excited.
I actually have a kind of a nice week next week because I have Monday off, working Tuesday, Wednesday, and I took Thursday and Friday off. So
yes.
Yeah, I can get used to that.
Yeah, that's a schedule I can agree with.
I would be okay with it if that happened all the time.
Yeah.
Instead of never.
Yeah, it was pretty busy today.
I paid for it this week because a lot of other people had PTO, including some of my direct reports, and it was what it was, you know.
Yeah,
it's a thing I say
very
a lot
similar
these
week.
days,
Yes.
but it's also true.
Toodaloo, indeed, Genie. I don't want to jinx herself. The stream quality has been excellent.
Yeah, we seems like we're doing all right.
Yeah. My PlayStation 5 being in service certainly helps.
I did have a brief encounter with IT at my job. Not a bad encounter, but it was me feeling extremely stupid. I'm usually smarter than this, but
I'm already excited.
Yeah, it was definitely a my internet problem, and I didn't think it was my internet problem because when I ran the speed test, my up speed was very my down speed was very high.
Yeah.
But I wasn't paying attention to my up speed, which was very low. So like I literally, he's like, have you restarted? I'm like, yeah, you know. Have you restarted your router? And I'm like, well, I don't think it's that. My speed test is fine. And then I looked at it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I do need to reset my router, don't
Wait,
I?
let me just try it again.
Never admit
just in
defeat.
case, yes. Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. So, like,
I've been at this job for a pretty decent amount of time, and the IT guy that I was working with is pretty cool, and I have worked with him before. he just kind of gave me a look when I saw him the next day. He's like, how's the computer going? I said, I think it was just my internet connection. He's like, yeah, I think it was just your internet.
Yeah, so so first of all, I want to say first and foremost, I'm incredibly lucky for the fact that I live in relatively rural America and I have access to pretty high-speed internet. That's not always the case. America is a gigantic country, and there's a lot of... I know there's rural parts of England and Ireland that don't have high-speed internet. It's basically the same here, it's just there's more rural parts of it. So I consider myself extremely lucky. However, like, there is a weird frustration that, like we have this massive infrastructure, this information, literal superhighway, the net, surfing the net.
The tubes are quite large.
And sometimes it just breaks so specifically, just like, turn it off, turn it back on again, it's gonna be fine. Like, I don't understand how we get to that problem, but I'm glad that's the only problem we really have.
Yeah. I've had some issues with my internet from time to time, but it's usually something either we had a problem a couple of times where kids literally destroyed the cable outside. I don't know why the cable was not buried, but yeah, I guess it is now, hopefully. But yeah, but like stuff with my router has happened before where they've had to replace that. But for the most part, my internet has also been pretty good, which is nice. New Jersey, you know, it's famed for its internet.
Yes, that's all New Jersey's known for. Internet and the cake boss, am I right? I'm right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
Yes.
Jersey Devil.
That's all I got. I have nothing else.
Me.
You,
yeah,
Leah
for me.
Oh, that's a good spawn spot for him. There, take him out, Goof.
Get him.
Nice.
Okay, well, Goofy.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't think this is gonna go well for you, but we'll try. There you are. Got him.
Nice. Finally use that thunder without any repercussions.
Like I have to like watch just to make sure that there's none of the fucking yellow things.
All right, so which way do we need to go?
I'm about to look this. Okay, so this is where we came in, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we've got 3 doors that we could potentially go to. Okay, let's take a look at the map. Okay, so I don't know.
So I'm guessing that way it leads you to both. Both highlighted rooms. So I'm guessing.
Right, yeah, so just go up, I guess. Sounds all right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Go to that.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Go, Sora.
So it's the. So it's
that. That way, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hello. You know, it sure would be cool if I hadn't fucked up my Simba card and I could use it more than once a fight.
Minor details.
Ooh. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, it just takes me a few minutes to get my Kingdom Hearts legs back under me.
Yeah, you're adjusting quite well. I'm really interested. I'm certainly not looking ahead. We got plenty of work left to do in forging this chain of memories. But I'm looking ahead to the next couple of entries, just because there's some weird stuff in there.
Oh God, yes.
And I embrace the weird when it comes to Kingdom Hearts.
So much of it. It's fantastic.
I was just looking.
I did say that I thought that we should get Keyblade tattoos if we do manage to get all the way through.
I'm not against any of that.
I am not either. Part of the reason that I took days off next week is because I do have a significant tattoo appointment.
Oh, nice.
Not getting a Keyblade, unfortunately, but you know.
So let's just say I have tattoos that I love and tattoos that were life experiences. So I've got like a Triforce tattoo with Magic Sword I love. I've got a circle R thing on my chest that I really like. I also have an armband on my right bicep that says Revolution. That one I might take back if I'm going to the old 18-year-old.
There's always cover-ups.
Uh-huh.
Like, I did not get my first tattoo until I was 30, so
I was thinking about getting it changed just because right here, streamers, I'm showing skin. You can see the letters here, Revolution. I was thinking about just seeing if they could cover up the R and change it to Evolution, and just having like a sexy Charles Darwin laying on top of it.
Ooh, I like that.
Funny.
Sexy Charles Darwin is my band.
Yeah.
I could have thought of a cover band, but I couldn't think of a cover band, so it's just my band.
Your band. Your band.
That would be a good Twitter handle, actually.
Sexy Charles Darwin. I'm changing mine right now.
Yeah, I approve.
All right. Let's see here. This profile.
Okay. I'm like, why hasn't anything attacked me yet? Dummy, you just used a treasure card like 3 seconds ago. We learned to teleport. All right.
All right.
Oh, it's a slight. Okay.
All right.
All right. So this one, I guess.
Yeah, I think as long as we have that's the key at the beginning.
It's the right card. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay. So we need.
It has to be a 5.
Exactly 5. Okay. Well, we got this.
There you go. The premium room.
Oh, we still got one of these. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, nice. I wonder if that was what the other door was, because that like cube on the map was glowing gold.
Yeah. Oh, story time.
Yeah, here we go. It has been. No, I'm not gonna lie, Sora. It's been that way for a bit now.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You get a little bit of change when you skip floors, but
this game was originally on the Game Boy Advance. Seamus and my dog agrees. Somehow she was. I wonder if we're gonna have to
women,
glide.
right?
Yes.
She doesn't have feathers, Goofy. Jesus, pay attention.
Oh, is this young Pan? Oh, so in the new Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie, which is fucking awesome, by the way,
yes,
and everybody should watch it.
I have not watched it yet. I need to.
The bad guy is an old Peter Pan that left Neverland, and his name is Sweet Pete, and he's run by Will Arnett, and he's got a gut and like a 5 o'clock shadow, and he's
by
awesome.
Will Arnett. That's just a Will Arnett character.
Yes, it's real good.
Why are we here, Sora?
Huh?
They're asking the real questions now.
I have to
say why the hell are we here?
I have to remember her name. The girl in white. Namine. All I could come up with Larxene, and I remember Larxene. Sure, it wasn't Larxene.
We are dressed funny.
Who's talking?
This must be a pirate ship.
Oh, the Jolly Roger.
The old codfish.
The Peter Pan original Disney movie has some significant problems in it. However, the voice of Captain Hook is it's one of my favorite voice acting of all time.
It is
so
fantastic.
Good.
Yes,
it's so good.
I think there's still a lot to like about Peter Pan,
the
original Disney movie. It's just there's some racist shit in there.
Yeah. It has the warning screen on the front of it on Disney Plus, and I had a conversation with my son about why we were skipping a section and what it was about. I showed him a little bit of it and told him why it was not right, and then we went past it. He was, he's 4, so he super got it.
Oh
he definitely just didn't want the movie to start again.
He was writing it down. He had just adjusted his glasses that you didn't even know he had.
Yes.
Oh yes, I see, Father.
Yes. Now let me explain to you the socioeconomic effect that colonization had. We read our mind. I don't know what we read our mind about. I was talking about colonization.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, why
Does
not?
That mean you're gonna...
That's basically what Peter Pan said. Okay, why not? He can fly. Oh, Donald, he loves tapping that foot.
He really does.
So floppy.
Sora likes to put his hands behind his head, I guess.
Yep. Super relaxing pose. You ever tried standing like that? It's just so natural.
It's just, he's chilling,
Yeah, it's just how all the players do it.
Alright,
right?
So
that's what the kids say, right?
I'm assuming... Alright, well, let's take a look at the map here. Alright, so...
So there's a blue.
You know what? I bet that we have to go around to get to that one.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Okay, so
and then the third room will
up?
be in that top right. Yeah.
Then yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
Do
apparently
that.
we need Peter Pan, but I have a feeling the next room's gonna look the same.
I think it really could look different.
Here we go. Let's find out.
It's not gonna look different.
Super different room coming up.
Yep.
We're gonna be on the deck.
Oh look.
Oh look.
Oh look, it's the same room.
It's
yet
a
again.
room.
All right, I'm gonna, because it always takes me a second to figure out what the hell is going on. Okay, so we want to be going to that one eventually.
Yes.
Okay.
So left
Which
from where you
means-
came in.
Yes.
So, yeah,
okay, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
that one up there.
Mhm.
All right. So let's clear out some dudes.
Yes. Dude clearing time.
Dude clearing! Hooray!
Hooray for dude clearing. The good news is, Leah, is that I know that you are tired and I am tired, but I feel like the energy on the stream is very, very good. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go.
It gives energy, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
much as
we're
it
doing a
takes
great job.
said energy.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'm gonna give us 5 stars. I'm gonna like and subscribe. Is what I'm gonna do. But
yeah, smack that like.
smack that like. Yeah,
Is
just
that a thing that the kids say?
Smack. Give that like button a smack, and then wallop the subscribe button. give that subscribe button a nice didgeridoo. That's not a term. I'm
I'm
surprised.
thinking about getting my mother a didgeridoo for her birthday. Did I tell you that?
She's a music teacher,
She's
right?
a music teacher for background.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be
I don't
awesome.
think she has one, and I think it will piss my father off, and I think that's funny.
I'm definitely that guy because like I play a lot of instruments. I don't play any of them particularly well, but I kind of like just I have enough base level understanding from playing in bands and doing other stuff
Sure.
that like I would go to the flea market and like everybody else is looking for like real things, or I'm always looking for video games. They're like, maybe I should buy that $10 piccolo, and they're like, you don't know what lips have touched that much. I know.
My grandfather has for pretty much as long as I can remember, because I obviously have not touched it in many years, but I played violin all through school. Also played another couple of instruments, not very consistently or very well, but mostly violin. But my grandfather goes to flea markets and just to various other places, and
Sure, it's grandfather stuff.
Has multiple times for both me and my mom and my sister picked up.
Nice Pan! Look at that. Like Pan is just shivving these guys to death. That was wonderful.
That was a lot of stabbing.
All right, back to your sweet grandfather after the stab.
He picks up instruments and restores them. So my
That's really
violin
cool.
is like it is gorgeous and it's unique and it's very cool.
That's awesome. That's a really cool hobby. What a productive hobby.
and you know, because my mom is a music teacher, she uses a lot of those instruments for her classes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you know, has been able to lend out instruments to kids who, like, you know, probably would not have had them otherwise, which is nice. So
yeah, we were
supplementing.
very lucky before I went. I think you probably the same way. Like, I think we went to school before arts funding was completely gutted.
Yeah.
So my school had like loaner instruments for everybody. So I got really lucky. I played the It's technically called a euphonium, but we always called it a baritone. Basically a 3-valve like it's a mini tuba basically. But anyway, I've always wanted to get one again because like I would just love to just be like marching around the basement playing dumb fucking baritone things and pissing off everybody around me.
True story. The other instrument that I played for a longish amount of time was the saxophone, tenor sax.
Okay.
I played the flute a little bit, and I tried to play the bassoon, but I had to stop because my hands are too small.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never played a bassoon. I'd like to try.
Basically, if you can play one wind instrument, like you kind of have the basics to at least be able to make them make noise. You know,
right?
Like all reed instruments are basically.
I want to be able. I want to make them make noise. That's all.
Euphonium actually, it's brass, right? So it'd be more like a trumpet or a.
So I can pretty much I can play. It's a little harder for me to play trumpet just because the mouthpiece is a lot smaller than the one I use. Yeah. This is riveting talk for the kids at home. But I could play like the trombone, the tuba, French horn, like all that stuff. Basically, it's all. It's either got 3 valves or 4. So but again, I haven't done it forever. I'd love to get one and just goof around with it. That'd be hilarious.
My sister, she also plays the violin and has kept up with it more than me, and she doesn't even keep up with it that much, but like it's her birthday today actually.
Oh, nice.
She's not watching the stream, but
so she should be. I thought she wanted to have a happy
on
birthday.
her birthday. I'm sure she definitely would want to be doing this as her celebration. But she like has done some stuff with my mom in like pit orchestras for like the school district, you know.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
I haven't done anything in forever, but it's kind of cool that that is around.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's many instruments in my parents' house.
That's kind of what I wanted for my kids. Just because when I was a kid, I had the baritone, obviously. My brother played the same instrument, so we had a couple of those. And then my grandma she lived in like an apartment across the garage. So she was like basically my second mom. She lived with us basically for my entire childhood that I can remember. So she had this like old, kind of like real small electric piano, like an organ almost, like just for like hymns and shit. Yeah. I would go over there and play that thing for hours. And I just I like the idea of just having that stuff around, just to kind of toy with. I have a drum set in my basement. My 4-year-old
played is piano. We have one. I mean, my parents do. They have a piano. It's an upright baby grand. It's
nice, beautiful.
It's. I mean, we've had it since I was very little. But yeah, tried with both of us. My sister and I. Neither one of us really took to the piano. So was it this one? No, it was this one.
Left of the entrance. Yes, okay. I think that's. That guy was not granting dude clearing. That guy was not.
I want to make sure I knew where I was going.
So Leah, I've got some exciting news.
Oh, tell me.
News that you're definitely not already in. It appears that barring an unforeseen series of events, the Character Issues podcast is coming back.
I've heard this.
With a more permanent third chair. I'm very very excited about it as I cough through it.
You're getting choked up. That's all.
Like, it's going to be very difficult to restart that podcast and not put Larkseen or Axel or Zeta. Like, if somebody, I've been so enthralled with.
It's shocking, in my opinion, that that no Kingdom Hearts characters. I don't think, right?
Yeah. I think we're trying very hard to like be varied. Like even like
we also didn't have any Yakuza characters. I mean, there's a lot of characters just still out there.
Yes.
They all have issues.
Yes, they do. They all have issues. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Hopefully, I'm thinking a realistic time frame for that would be, the first recording of the revamped version of that would be sometime in June. Pending schedules and things like that. Our good friend Rich Davison is going to join us from across the jolly old pond. That's what everybody calls it over there.
I think so. Yes, I've heard that.
He'll be outnumbered by Americans, which I think is hilarious.
He's used to hanging around with me. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. No, he gets it. He's. I was about to say something terrible. I was like, terrible about Americans, not about Rich. Rich is wonderful. But yeah, no. So that's hoping. We're hoping that'll be coming back sometime over the next month or so, and I'm super energized and excited about it. We kind of have a lost episode, so we need to kind of discuss whether or not we're going to salvage it, re-record, just go with the rankings, and just tell everybody to trust us, And I think we'll have those conversations, and we'll move forward, and we will start building the list again of the greatest video game characters of all time.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll still got some stuff to work out there, but we will keep you all updated.
It seems to be on the horizon.
Yes.
It seems to be.
It's a thing that we actually have said things about.
Yes, exactly. It's not. There's. I want to make a bunch of dumb Horizon Forbidden West jokes. I've never even played that game.
I mean, you can. I'm not going to get them, but somebody will.
My friend is playing that game right now, and he just sent me a picture. Is look at this idiot? And it was a shopkeeper who he had sunk into the floor, and the only thing above the floor was his head, and it made me very happy. I'm like, oh, maybe I should check that game out soon. Yeah, if there's going to be shopkeepers' heads in the floor.
I may or may not have spent too much money on, mostly on the Atelier games, which I already owned, but now I own them on the PS4.
Well, I mean, how else are you going to play them, Leah, unless you have them for a more modern
console? I mean, I would have to hook up a PS3 because you can't hook up a PS3 in this economy.
In this, what are we talking here? I'm not going to hook up that beefy boy and just...
Exactly. I mean, listen, I have it. It's there.
Yeah, me too. It's downstairs. I think the light may even be on. So after we had that conversation about Atelier, I was looking at them as well. I didn't buy any yet. I just bought 5 Trails of Cold Steel games. I'm like, I should probably beat one of them first, but
I guess.
I did also make sure, because I've been hearing pretty poor things about the new PS Plus tiers for streaming. So I just went and re-downloaded and made sure I still own them. Like, oh, I do own Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2, the PS2 on PS4 games. Perfect. So those are installed. You know, just a short 300 hours of gameplay there.
That's all. Meanwhile, I'm 110, 120 hours into fucking Elden Ring now.
Yeah,
I swear
happens.
I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Have you made it to the Elden Beast? Have you gotten past the first phase of that fight?
No, I'm still at what the fuck? Godfrey.
Yeah, so he's like regular Godfrey, and then he turns into kind of like a Attack on Titan character in the second half. Yeah. That guy fucked me up for a long time.
Yeah, so here's spoilers for Elden Ring, I guess.
I don't know how to spoil that game. I played that game for 120 hours and beat it. I have no idea what happened. I had fun.
So let's see. I have been bashing away at Godfrey for a while. I have had no luck with actually summoning people. I mean, like, I have summoned people in, but it hasn't done any good.
Yeah,
so
that was my problem at the end of the game too. Is that, like, I would see the summon things, and either I'd click on them, and so many people were clicking on them at the same time, and I'm just like, I couldn't get a connection. And when I did, it was never quite helpful.
So I thought, okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna do some shit, and I'm gonna come back. Maybe I'll get a handful of levels. I think I was I definitely was under leveled at that point. So I'm like, okay, we'll do this. So I leave. I went and I did the Hallig Tree. And man, fuck that place.
Yeah, that place blows.
But I did not do the boss at the end of the Hallig Tree, but I did the Hallig Tree.
Yeah.
Got a handful of levels, went back, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this, and had the same experience. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look online, I'm gonna see what I can do. Oh, that was stupid. I'm gonna see what I can do to get myself a little bit of an advantage here. So I see a thing that's like, okay, well, you know, there is an NPC summon for this. And I did not realize that, so I'm like, okay, well, what do I have to do to unlock it? And basically what you have to do to unlock it is you have to go fight Mog.
Yeah, Mog, yeah.
So I said, okay, well, I already have this boss fight unlocked. I was down there, and I left because I was having trouble with him, and I'm like, I'll come back to this later.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, well, let's go back to that. I'll see if I can get through that, because I'm higher level now, whatever. So I went back and I beat him. a little bit of trouble, but not too bad.
Yeah.
My mimic tier is now fully maxed out because that thing is a fucking nightmare beast.
Yeah, that's a beast for sure. That's how I ended up beating the game.
Well, that's kind of the thing that I saw gave me like, oh, if you do this NPC summon and your mimic tier, they can basically solo this boss. I'm like, all right, well, let's try that, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, I fought Mog, went to the place where I thought that that I was supposed to be, and it's like, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Hummingbird level 2. Yeah,
cool.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, hit it. Boil.
How do I trigger that? Do I have to do
no idea.
3 cards before I can?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. It's fine.
All right.
So I go behind Mog and I go to open up the thing and it's not there. And that's when I found out that there are 2 Mogs.
Oh no.
Obviously, there's 2.
Why
wouldn't there be 2?
Yeah.
So, but the one that I fought first was the harder one. So I don't know how I managed that, but I did. So I went down and I fought the other one, and that one was pretty easy just because I was over leveled for it. So now I'm trying to work my way down. There's like a pit behind him.
Okay.
That
because
is
of course
like a really terrible platforming thing.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Elden Ring stuff.
Yep. So I have to get down there, and I think I have to talk to Fingers.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you have to talk to Fingers.
I think
you can't avoid it. It's the type of world we live in.
But anyway, I'm trying to unlock this summon. Too long didn't read. I'm trying to unlock this summon because I think it's going to help me fight Godfrey, who is a dick.
Yes, he is a huge dick. So my experience with almost every Elden Ring boss went very similar. It was like, fight it 100 times, lose in dramatic fashion, somehow getting worse with the more attempts I had. Leaving, coming back thinking I was confident, not being confident, finishing for the night, and then like the next day I would be like, oh, I'll try him one time, and then just doing it. Like, it just like random RNG bullshit, but like, but yeah, so.
I don't know. I
do think that game...
I can just chump my way through the end game. Like, I have nothing against summoning. Like, I'm fine. I will summon all day. That's what I did for to get to the Halig Tree, you have to get those medallion halves, and you know, to get one of them, you have to kill that guy in the fort. Whose name I'm blanking on.
Who summons those electric knights that run all around? Yeah, he's a dick.
I tried him for a little while, and that was when I decided I was going to do the Halig Tree. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, maybe I'll go back. I guess I have to do this. And I summoned in a mage who, I am not exaggerating, melted him in about 10 seconds.
That's awesome.
So I found out that you can, for that fight, there's an item called the Bewitching Branch.
Of course there is, yes.
That will actually charm his knights.
And
make them fight against him. Yeah, it's still, it's still a very hard fight, but like, I went in there with a stack of those things, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be it. And I charmed one of them, and I turned around, and the boss had like a tenth of its health left already. I'm like, okay, never mind.
That's awesome.
I had nothing to do with killing that boss, but you know, it happened, so that's fine. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I could find somebody who would do that to fucking Godfrey, I would take it.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing, like, I feel like, I don't know, because, like, obviously the internet is what it is, and Souls games are what they are, and they have their, you know,
I'm not
avid
gonna
and rabid
get
fans.
Good. It's just not gonna happen internet,
So the thing about that game is that, like, I don't necessarily, I'm not gonna be able to do, like, this is too hard. Like, no, I beat it. It took a lot of work and effort, and I had to get good at specific fights or learn patterns or whatever.
It's too long.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is that, like, my biggest complaint about the game is that the entire area leading up to involving the fire giant is like void of any life that the rest of the world has. Like, I just like ran around and slaughtered those birds for a while to level up, but like there was no like caves or quests or, I mean, I'm sure that somebody will tell me that, hey, if you knock on this tree 3 times and then have the right item and talk to the right person 3 times, that it opens up the best dungeon in the game. I'm sure, but yeah, it just like that last 10 hours leading up to the Ashen Capital and all that stuff, like that was a real slog for me, and it kind of took the wind out of my sails. So, I think that game is real great. But
my problem with, and this is actually true for most Souls games,
Yes.
which I really like Souls games.
Yep.
But I'm not in them for the bosses for the most part. Like, I don't mind it being difficult, but like I find that it's more rewarding for me when the difficulty is in the areas and traversing them and, you know, figuring out ways to get through that, because then I feel like I'm doing something rather than just throwing myself in a boss fight until I get lucky.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just not why I'm there.
No,
Like,
I agree completely.
I will and sometimes can do it, but like it's just not my favorite part. But
I think that's why I never tried with Sekiro at all.
Yeah. I've been told I should never play Sekiro.
Yeah, Sekiro is the definition of that good game, and I'm not saying that. I'm sure everybody has the ability, blah blah, but like I don't have the energy to invest the time to do that. Like I would rather be playing other stuff. And that's not a knock on the game. It's just not for me. You know what I mean? And I think that's like it needs to be super more. That's good English.
No, that's the thing.
The goodest English. It needs to be like way more acceptable reviews. Like, hey, I'm sure this game is fucking awesome, and I will not argue about its awesomeness because I just know it's not for me, and that's okay.
It's very funny to me that people are like, do you remember when Elden Ring first came out and people were like, oh, this is the most accessible Souls game, and I'm like, fucking bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's like I think they nailed the open world nature of it. They're gonna make a second one or at least another one in the same game, whatever. Like I think, I'll play the shit out of that. I have no doubt. But yeah, like it's to call that game like something that the average, like, hey, I like video games. I played a Final Fantasy once. To just walk into is you're out here. And that doesn't mean that I think I'm some fucking super
that,
dude,
like,
but
you know, it is. I guess it depends on why you're in it, right? Like, if you're in it because you want to play through the entire game and see it to completion, then no, it's not accessible.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
but if what you want to do is wander around in that world, then fucking sure, I guess.
Exactly. Yes.
Like it's, and I mean, I guess I want a combination of those things. So for me, it's like not the best thing.
Which is probably why I identify with Bloodborne the most.
Yeah.
Because Bloodborne has all of that stuff. It's a much, I call it much more bite-sized experience, even though I'm pretty sure my first Bloodborne playthrough was like 50 hours. But that's less than half of my Elden Ring playthrough, and I felt like none of my time in Elden Ring was not, like, I was wandering around doing shit, but like I was always gaining levels, getting better, getting equipment, blah blah blah. So like it's not like I, you know, was just milling about for 120 hours. Like it's like that's how long it took me to be able to beat that game.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm approaching now. Yeah. I thought that I was gonna do it at about 100 hours, and I was just it's not happening. So
I mean, like I said before, Leah, you have to get good. Until you do,
I think I do. I guess that's it.
Honestly.
So what I find interesting, and this is credit where credit is due. This is a something that Rich actually had said, was that, like, it got such positive reviews, but I don't think that a lot of the people who gave it those positive reviews played the whole game.
Oh no, I don't think so.
And maybe some of them have since gone to play the whole game, but like I don't think they did really, just because it's, you know, it's
a long fucking game, and especially people that are playing.
I didn't need to do that. That's okay.
People that are playing games like on timelines and deadlines and everything else. Like, ooh, we're going to the Golden Room.
But I was way into it for like the first, 60 or 70 hours.
Yeah.
But that was halfway through the game. Like, it's still there's still a lot to go, and. That's it. Maybe like the first 2/3 of the game, like I was a lot more accepting of what it wanted to do and what it was giving me, and then towards the end of the game, like it just feels punishing. Like it doesn't even feel difficult. What I always kind of really liked about the Souls series, and I don't think I'm alone here, is that while it was really, it could be very difficult, like it always felt fair. This doesn't feel fair. It feels like it's fucking with you.
No, so I will say that about the Thunder Ray. Of course, it's this way.
Yeah.
At least you've got another cool gold room. I'm glad
Yeah.
for those. That's the exact way I feel about the last string of fights. Godfrey.
Wait, what?
I
have to go back with
Yes,
more cards.
Yeah, no, not more cards. You shouldn't be right.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you can re-roll the room.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Weird. I didn't even know that. No, I went up and I hit the triangle button because I guess I must have just had it triggered and it. Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
So where are we going?
Where am I?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're going to one of these.
Yeah, you're going to the top
this is
right.
where
I'm
we're
assuming.
headed. Yeah.
That's gonna be the final.
All right. Well, it's just. Okay. No, wait. We just came out of there, so we're going this way.
There it is.
Okay.
No, I think I almost unanimously agree with you, and I'm someone who like my opinion of the Souls game, I'm all about ranking games. We're gonna hopefully restart a podcast about ranking characters. But my enjoyment from those games comes very differently than a lot of people, and that's gotta be okay at some point. You know what I mean? Like, people are so staunch and weird about that stuff, specifically with that series. But what I'm saying is I'm better than everybody else. My opinion matters the most.
Well, there you go.
I want to be very clear on that point.
I tend to think much the same, so, you know.
Alright, while you're making your way through this room, I am officially out of beverage. I'm going to refill my coffee and my water. I shall be back.
At least you're not drinking like a coffee and a Red Bull or what? What was the coffee and a...
No, I had coffee and a beer. The one.
Oh, coffee and beer, yeah.
Depressant stimulant. That's super good for you.
Great, great.
Yes. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, I didn't think I'd hit that, but I guess I did. This is maybe a little bit overkill for that one dude. Oh, no, it wasn't even overkill because he was under the... All right, fine. Oh, map card roulette. Okay, what do we want? Moogle? Ah, shit. That wasn't what I wanted. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so it tells you what you've got. I see. I'm sure it always did that, and I just wasn't paying attention, but that's fine. Anyway, is this... Okay, so this is not even what we want. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna stick around in here. I'm just gonna leave. Alright, so we gotta go this way? Yes. Oops, nope, jump. Do not do that. Hello, sir. Okay, stay with me. We are not going to cast electricity on these things. Probably. Alright, Genie, do not cast electricity. No thunder. No thunder. Okay,
how are we doing, Leah?
I'm talking to Genie and telling him not to... so I left the room that we were in before did not have another exit. It was not the correct room, so I just left.
Fair enough.
Now Peter's shanking stuff again.
Yes, he is.
Good lord. That's just exceptionally violent. Like,
it's awesome. This game's so weird. I cannot wait till the fourth one comes out in 12 years. It's just...
They're just giving us time.
So
they're giving us time to finish the rest of
It's gonna be so weird.
Okay.
So in other nerdish news, Leah, I have to tell you that I am a gigantic fan of the Ron Howard vehicle from the late 80s known by Willow.
Oh, well, I mean, who isn't?
Yes. And today it was announced, and I believe I had previously known this, but I filed it away into a weird part of my brain. They're making a series starring Warwick Davis. And the trailer came out today, and I was like, I kid you not, I saw him dressed as Willow, and he said his wife's name, and then the music swelled up. Swear to Christ, instant tear up in my eyes. Just instant, I was like, it's happening. A little sad that...
who's making it?
I think Disney Plus.
Okay.
I'm just looking it up right now.
It was either going to be Disney Plus or HBO, probably.
Yeah. Let's see here. Willow... Yeah, Disney Plus, because it's apparently owned by Lucasfilm. Which now Disney owns everything. But
well, yeah.
Yeah. So so yeah, like I was really like, so I'm a little sad for a number of reasons because I'm a noted Vale Kilmer fan. I'm big on Vale, and he's had some recent health troubles, so he was not able to reprise his role as Mad Mortigan, which is disappointing. But I wish him all the best.
Sure.
Because he seemingly had been through the ringer.
Yeah,
but,
I thought he had basically retired from acting.
Yeah, he has like he had some sort of rare condition where he had to get like a trach put in.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So yeah, he's really done forever with acting. So, is that what it was? He had cancer? Is that why he had the trach put in? Yeah. But yeah, so I'm I got like way too emotional about it. Like, you know, and like I'm not the biggest fan of trading on nostalgia for nostalgia's sake. But that's always been like a just weird enough movie, and I know that I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like niche, you know. Everybody who's a kid in our generation pretty much knows what the hell Willow is. But boy, I'm friggin' excited for that. That's my story. Excited for Willow, not Willow Smith, the Willow television show.
Nobody's excited for Willow Smith. I mean, that's mean. I'm sure that there's a lot.
I'm sure there are people
excited for Willow Smith.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see here. We're getting to the apex of the Neverland story here.
Yeah.
I feel like we're screaming through this in a way Atlantica did not allow. Atlantica seems slow.
Was weird. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing we go here.
Yep, that's it.
And then
That's
we're gonna get the
final
other
room.
key, and then we're gonna go back here and get this, right?
No, I'm pretty sure that if this is
wait,
the red.
is this the last?
If this is the red key, then that's the red key. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Oh, hello.
Not
And I
before-
don't think that we're in a spot. So we should not be getting a bonus. A bonus.
a bonus in big air quotes. A bonus boss fight. No, I don't think so. Not tonight. For those of you who did not watch the last stream,
Well, first of all, shame on you.
shame on you. I think we're up to like 2 or 3 billion views, so it's getting lower and lower the chance that you can see it.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
most of the population of the known universe.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, that Riku fight was something else. It kind of got to that point where I was just trying to be as silent as possible.
I think we both were. Like I also was being quite quiet.
Yeah, but I mean, it was
concentrating very.
It was a silent rage. There was a string of attacks that were.
Oh shit!
Oh my God, Simba sandwich! Doesn't even need the sandwich.
Damn, Simba.
Hell yeah!
Let me check what that yellow opera. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I can probably add a new couple of
You
cards.
definitely got another enemy card too before. I think
Okay.
it was. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, we'll take a look because we've got some points to play with here.
Yeah,
okay,
the pirate
so,
guy right above Jafar you got before.
Okay. So what was Ursula? Half the deal. What? Oh, for only for 5 hits. Okay. Decreases. Yep. Okay.
No,
Stops enemies from. Yeah. Okay. Increases the strength of lightning based. Fuck you. Decreases the values of all cards by 1. Yeah. Okay. All right. We've got another Simba. We have a 6 Simba.
yeah, and you've got
We have
just
we
a
have 6 Arrow.
just shy of 30 points available.
Okay. Let's see if we've got anything that's above a 6. Oh, we got an 8. Oh, and that's only 17 points. We can put that
that's
in
good.
there.
Yep.
Easy. Alright, so we got 20. No, okay, so
Yeah.
we've only got 11 points left, so we're probably not going to find anything worth putting in there.
And not unless you get another level up and
Yeah,
4 points into it.
Okay, I think for now we're good.
Again, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but you've been handling these encounters. Like, this seems to be a oh, look at the platypus guy. I love this place. Even handling these encounters, not that you weren't handling the Atlantica encounters, they were just taking a little longer, which I think led to kind of
these enemies have
delaying,
seemed less annoying. Like,
yes,
I mean, there's still
for
some
sure.
stuff like those guys who can just, you know, zap you or not zap you, but sword you to death.
Yeah.
They're a little annoying, but there isn't anything on the level of those dudes with the big lightning fish things.
Yeah, those things suck.
Get him, Peter. Aw. Oh, whoops.
All right.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
What this is. Oh, a 9. He's gonna zap. Oh, nope, he fired. Okay.
Nice.
Alright. That worked out.
If only it had that Simba to fire off.
No. Trust me, man. I regret it every day.
Every day of
my
your life. I wake up in the morning and God damn it. Simba sandwich.
Clench my fist. And...
Key to... Oh, another one. Nice.
Maybe you can only hold one at a time.
Yeah, that might be it. Because it seems to be coming at a fairly regular pace every year.
Yeah.
But I will say we've been to 3 of those rooms and all we're getting are slugs. So I don't think it's like suiting the play style necessarily. Wow. Wow, Simba. Man.
He's
just
doing some work. He wasn't always like this.
No, he was not. Ooh, a card flew
Card
up.
fell out of that, and it's gonna be gone.
Gone.
It's alright. Simba?
Everybody's low health. Is that what the card you use to start the room? Like all enemies start it?
I think so, but
because yeah, they're starting pretty damn stunned.
Oh yeah. Maybe that was. Maybe I already forgotten what the card I used was, but maybe it was. I know that there is one that is like a strong initiative card. So like if you hit them first, you know, like when they're dazed like that, then they have lower health. So maybe that was it. Stab, 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 stab.
You got it.
This is potentially overkill, but
I did a terrible fake genie impression and I coughed. I got what I deserved.
The universe is punishing you.
Yes, exactly. Guarded trove.
Alright, let's try this again. Can I have that card? Is it still here? It's not still here. Oh well.
There's gonna be a darkness dude coming up from the floor when you go back towards the door, I think.
Oh, so I see. Oh no, that's a.
Oh no, it's an anchor. My bad.
There's probably still some dude over here. Is there some dude over here? There's no dude over here.
Nope. How about a card?
Card. Fairy harp.
Yep. Oh, barrel spider. Yeah, you do have a strong initiative card. In the bottom right, I saw it. So.
Ah, okay. Here I thought Simba had just gotten super buff.
He's been working out. Nala's been making comments around the den about how he's just been letting himself go a little bit, getting a little pudgy, soft. Hanging out a little too much with Pumbaa, not Timon, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It happens. It happens. We sometimes get in habits.
Ugh.
What is that card?
False bounty.
False bounty.
Okay.
So that's obviously the exit, but you got a whole nother level. Maybe 2. Whole nother.
Over here and,
That's the type of American colloquialisms I'm going to bring Rich Davison on the podcast.
Yeah.
Whole nother. Y'all. Whole nother. China. I've been trying to fix it.
There was something I was going to ask you if. Okay. Because I don't know how far north this goes. Do you guys have Wawas up there?
So no, but I live in Western New York. So basically, like, you go to when you're a kid, you go to Toronto, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland because they're all almost equidistant. Like, that's just what you do. If you're not in Buffalo, whatever, like family vacation, like what we're told. I'm totally gonna take my kids to the Cleveland Zoo because it's not in Buffalo, it's not that far away, and it's just a little different. The minute that you get south of the New York border, everything is a Wawa. Yeah. Everything's a Wawa. So I'm very familiar with Wawa.
Well, I used to work for Wawa.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
as a cashier, did you or were you in like sales or something?
I was a shift manager.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah, I did some overnight shifts. It was a thing, but yeah, that's a rough place at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
But yeah, I was at Wawa today, and it just made me think that I should ask about that.
Yeah. So if I were to regionalize Wawa for my area of the country, it would have been. This is now they're either defunct or they got bought by 7-Eleven or something. But it was called the Yellow Goose. I'm not sure if you guys had Yellow Goose markets.
No.
But yes, that was very very similar to a Wawa. They kind of your gas station equivalent with with some food options that weren't
Yeah.
necessarily the worst, but also you're not. If you're eating from the yellow juice, you're not living the best life, you know. But
Yeah. I mean, Wawa is pretty good.
yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, Wawa is definitely better.
I mean, it's a pretty decent deli. Like, it's not like some authentic New York deli or whatever, but
Right.
it's for a chain deli. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I have Stockholm syndrome and ate.
You know,
ate so much Wawa while I worked there, man.
We might have a Wawa now
Really?
going up towards the Galleria Mall, which was the mall of my youth, which is now no malls are of anybody's anything anymore. But
it's true.
I'm going to yell this question to my wife right now because that's the life I live.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, is that gas station by the Galleria Mall a Wawa the moon opened up? Yeah, she doesn't know. It's either a Wawa or a Speed Pass.
I have the app on my phone.
I'm looking right now. It's going to be on Walden Avenue. Wawa. Yes, there is. There is a Wawa.
You should go. I do recommend giving it a shot.
Yes. You know what? Next time I'm in the area,
I had a burrito today that was actually pretty good.
Yeah. So like I said,
burrito, not necessarily what Wawa would be known for. It's mostly hoagies, but turns out the burritos are all right.
So I'm pretty much equidistant between Buffalo and Rochester, New York, and I have a little city that's right near to us that we kind of go for a lot of our things called Batavia, New York, and it always gets things like way later than like anywhere else. But still, when it comes in like to the rural folk, it's like amazing. Like so, like this year. Oh, you reached your limit on map cards.
Okay,
Interesting.
Well, get rid of a couple of them, I guess.
So like this year, like it is the first year that you heard like around my town. It's like, hey, have you guys tried out this new place called Chipotle? Because that just came in this year, and I already knew of Chipotle and was a fan of Chipotle, but we have one now. So I absolutely slaughtered a burrito bowl for lunch today, and I did not regret my choice at all.
No regrets. I'm just getting rid of some of the shitty card rooms.
Probably those white mushrooms, unless they're high value, right? Oh yeah, it doesn't. You're not like crazy collecting them.
I think I've gotten rid of enough for now.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Oh, right. I wanted to actually take a look at my deck because I just got some more CP. All right.
CP. 36 points, Leah, to use at your leisure.
A bounty of points. Okay.
Yes, a false bounty of points.
Oh shit. Well, we could put in a 6th Simba. What's this guy do? Oh, decreases the values of all cards by 1. Limit 1 reload. This guy stops enemies from bringing. I think. Oh, we could Fairy Harp. I'm kind of leaning towards putting Simba back in.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have a 6 arrow now. It's 30. Blows away. Yeah, let's do this, actually. Alright.
Alright, here we go. Do we have more dude clearing to do? Or is this... have we cleared dudes?
Pretty good. Well, let's go up the ladder. There's probably some more dudes up here. Get him, Simba. Oh, I'm excited now for you to experience Wawa.
I'll give it a full report on this exact show. Let's see. All right. Sorry, I thought there were stream issues. There's not stream issues.
Good, excellent. Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Shank him, Peter.
Shank.
Look at him. He's literally just moving forward.
You're gonna be a lost boy, or I'm gonna shank you. That's how this is gonna work. Everybody thinks that they were there, they didn't want to grow up, but in reality, they didn't want to die.
Yeah. I mean, listen. If that guy came towards me with green spandex and a knife, yeah. I'm doing what he says.
Yeah. Like, Hook was just trying to save the children. Nobody realized
really
this.
Was.
Oh, have you ever seen that terrible Peter Pan movie with Hugh Jackman and?
Oh yes.
I've never seen it. I really want to see it.
Pan? Is it called just Pan?
It might just be called
That's
Pan.
the one.
Is it as bad as I've heard?
Yes.
Oh, good. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
I hate to condemn you to that, but you should probably watch that.
No, absolutely. Yep, Pan is exactly what it's called. Oh yes. What a roster of stars. Louis McDougal played Nibs. Oh yeah, I gotta watch this movie. Yeah, I always wanted to. I'll basically watch anything with Hugh Jackman in it, just because every performance, yes, every performance he gives is going to be so like committed and over the top in like a musical Nicolas Cagey type way, but maybe not as maybe Hugh Jackman
a little
has
more self-serious than Nick Cage.
And also I think he's made better financial choices.
I fucking need to see.
Yeah, yes. I think he's made better financial choices than Nick Cage.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think he's in his personal life. I do not think that he is quite as insane as Nicolas Cage.
You know what his real Nick Cage energy is? Gerard Butler. That's a guy who he has made his way to the direct-to-streaming. Not that there's anything wrong with that. The guy's getting work, but how many things have fallen now that he could potentially save?
Good question.
But yeah, nobody's really replaced Nicolas Cage into the hey, this guy's gonna get nominated for an Oscar this year and also appear in 8 of the worst reviewed movies in that we don't have that energy from anybody else. And I respect it.
I really do need to see his new movie.
Oh yeah.
It was almost, I don't think we talked about this last week, but it was almost something that would get me back into a theater. I haven't been,
yes.
I didn't even like theaters before the pandemic,
you
to be
and
honest
I both,
with you,
yep.
but that almost got me there.
So I used to go to the theater alone a lot, which some people would be like, oh, that's sad. Like, I fucking love that.
I don't think it's sad, I think it's scary.
Yeah.
I can't get that. But, no, I don't think that's sad.
We had a couple local really small movie theaters that that I would go to from time to time, because I don't that's why I love the streaming stuff so much, is because I like the idea of watching it by myself.
Yeah.
Like watching it by myself in the theater sometimes can get a little weird. But yeah, no, that's one that for sure I would get back to.
Yeah. Yeah.
My desktop lock screen at work, it's just a bunch of pictures of Nick Cage's face.
Perfect.
And my boss saw it and she goes, God, Leah, what are you doing? What?
Yeah, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. All right, here we go. 30.
30 points.
Use some map cards here,
This
too.
is where we're going to use some of this.
Yeah.
And a little of this. And a little of this.
So we're assuming hook, right? That's what we're assuming here.
I would think so.
I don't think there's any reason to suspect otherwise.
4. I need a 4.
There you go, one there.
Then
And then the card.
this.
Uh-oh.
That's not the card. We have
derailed.
We have the wrong card. Okay, well, where haven't we been? Here. All right. So how do I get there though? Is it okay? Oh, do we have to go back here?
All the way down.
All right.
The good news is that you just be able to run through
most
all
of these should be cleared out. So.
And maybe you could
okay.
actually use one of the save room cards. We've got like 14 of those. So you do the save room in between there.
Well, I mean, if we go all the way, we're going back to the beginning anyway. We can just save there.
Solid point.
That's kind of why I haven't used many of those cards. Like, well, I mean,
it's not really a need, and you don't want to lose out on the leveling up either. The leveling,
right.
I pronounce that word.
To make sure I'm on the right path here.
So if you wanted to save first, you'd go right here, that door there, and then take the only exit to get back to save. If you wanted to,
I think I do.
You do.
Yeah. So this.
Yes, the one right in front of that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
And then the only exit, I think.
Since we're here,
back to Castle Oblivion. Yes, we've been playing for, according to the stream, an hour and 20 minutes. Leah, you're making solid progress.
Not bad, not bad.
The interesting thing is that you've already cleared out the route to the boss room, so when we go back, it's just going to be screaming.
That seems to usually be how this happens.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, it'll make you go through a lot of stuff to get, like, the correct key.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you have to go all the way back because you figured out that you don't have the right key, and then, so...
So, if I read the map correctly, actually, you can go either way, I think, here. I don't know which one will get you to
Let's take
the
a look
room.
here. Alright,
yeah, so both closed doors will theoretically get you there. It depends on where they go.
I'm just going to try and go straight forward.
Okay.
We're going to try this one.
Hit that wall first.
I continually mess up the jump and the attack.
Why? Not like you play this game once a week after playing Elden Ring for hours and hours.
Oh my god. Okay. Sleepy Heartless. Okay. So this does take me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so this does take me where I need to go.
Look at them all, they're so sleepy.
Not for long, motherfucker!
Yeah, wake up.
Wake up! Timber's here!
Woken up by a lion. Completely normal stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Kingdom Hearts always brings the realism. I've always said that.
You have.
I want to be clear on that point.
You're known for it.
Mm-hmm. If you hear a disturbing Velcro sound, Leanne, in the next few minutes, I'm going to take off your boot because it's driving me nuts.
That's gotta be like itchy though.
It's not as bad as you'd think. It just, there's been a string of days where like I was. Let's talk about my medical history on the.
Sure, great.
But I was like on some stuff that was making it feel better, but like that medication ran its course, and then kind of like directly afterwards, it was like my foot's just like nah. I'm like, oh,
that sucks.
But well, we'll see how it goes.
This is not really related, except that I sometimes have to wear a brace for it. My wrists and hands.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think that it is carpal tunnel. I think that it's arthritis. Just because of how it affects me and where it hits.
Right.
But yeah, that's not a great thing to have to deal with when you work literally 8 hours a day on a computer and then play video games in your free time.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the worst.
So yeah, I different situation, but I'm familiar with having to strap yourself into a fucking brace for too long.
Yes, too long.
Yeah, being old kind of sucks.
Yeah, blows. Super blows. And I was talking to my parents, like, apparently it gets worse.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I think that's rude.
My parents live about an hour away, and both my sister and I, go to visit relatively regularly. And, well, she lives a lot closer than I do, but they usually have some kind of thing for us to either build or help them clear out.
Sure,
or, some kind of.
I helped a father-in-law today replace an oven. That's you get to that point, and that's what you. Yeah, hey, I'm glad you're here. Help me
exactly.
Hey, yes.
Hey, listen, you're gonna feed me and let me use your laundry stuff. So I'm fine with this.
What menial task can I?
My last project when I was over there, they had a storage chest thing for the backyard that was pretty heavy duty plastic. Like it was a quality thing, but clearly for outdoors to store cushions for furniture
for
and
patio stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. But to give you an idea of the size of this thing, the main method of me putting it together was that I had to get inside it, to screw the lid on. So here's me inside this plastic coffin, basically, with a power drill. Yeah. Trying to screw on a lid.
You're basically David Blaine at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, and my knees were not did not want to do that.
Yes. I am familiar with that gambit.
So yeah, I'm down here and I'm like, I'm really gonna regret this in the morning.
Yep.
And Dad's like, try to add 20 years onto that and see how it feels. I'm like, I
No,
don't.
I'd
I would
prefer
rather
not
not
to.
right now. Thanks.
Let me justify my misery here for a few minutes.
And predictably enough, the next morning, I was not in a good way.
No. The cool thing about this oven situation today was that the oven is not one that's on the ground. It's one of those ones that's like in like a cavity, like it's like higher. So it involved lifting an oven and putting it into the cavity.
No,
which
that's
was
unpleasant.
It worked out fine. You know, literally, the only thing I was like was one of those things that like he's like, all right, it's all put in. I'm going to turn the power on, and the entire walked down and I'm like, please turn on, please turn on, please turn on. They turn the power on, and I saw lights. I'm like, yes. Yeah, it was a complete total victory in the way that only assembling something in a home can feel.
Yes.
Like misery, 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 bliss. But no, yeah, it was cool. Something just shifted behind me. I'm not sure what it was. I may have to investigate. Post story section.
Toodaloo indeed, sir.
Yeah, there's something going on outside, Leah. I'll be right back. Sorry,
Okay,
I apologize. It'll be less than 2
I'm
minutes.
gonna wait.
Yes, ma'am.
To go into this next room. While we're waiting, I'm gonna look for a 6 card. Okay, so there's one here. We can use this. And then we got this. And then we're gonna have a story. We're gonna have a story. A room where untold stories unfold.
Pretty sure it was some of them there varmints.
Oh no.
Yes, yeah. Neighborhood cats running amok. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Alright. Untold stories.
Yes,
are about to unfold.
I love untold stories.
Untold stories.
Yes, I love Oh good, this room's super different. There she is. Is it Wendy Darling?
I think so. Yes.
Oh, there she is. Tink super hates Wendy Darling.
Yeah, she's you know how women are. We can't get along with each other.
We talk about it all the time.
Yep.
In the cigar lounge. Ladies. Can't live with them.
I want to go home to London. Why
What?
did you kidnap me? Why are you shanking all these people?
I'm in a pirate ship. You told me I could fly, and all of a sudden I'm a hostage. Oh no. That's not true. I've seen Hook. Oh,
She
Peter's.
turns around and just slaps him.
Oh god, I would love it. She breaks out her own shiv. Peter Pan is very
Now
selfish.
Peter Pan ends with a knife fight. It's
He's a pixie boy.
it was always going to go this
You cannot
way.
trust him. That's the final boss in this area is Peter Pan.
Tinkerbell with a shiv.
Gosh. Once we get up on
What?
deck. That doesn't make any sense, I think. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Seamus agrees.
Seamus agrees.
Hey! Hey, chill out. Shh. Shh. Hey.
He's just really excited about Kingdom
Come here.
Hearts.
Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, chill. You're fine. Come in. Come in. You're fine. You're fine. Yes. He might have sensed varmint activity. Key to
Oh.
truth.
All right. Now we have the right key.
So I wonder how they're going to explain a Peter Pan redemption arc in a minute and a half.
Good question.
Relax.
Who even knows these days?
Oh, they repopulated the room. Oh no,
Well,
put
I
you
think
in a
we're in
different
a
room.
in a different room. Once we get out of this room, I think we will probably have a pretty straight path to
No, I think so too.
the boss. You know what would be cool would be if in the next area, not everything was lightning.
Yes, that'd be good. It seems to be a theme.
I have this great
seems to
lightning
be
card
a
and I
theme.
can never fucking use it.
Yeah. Yeah, but like a frozen, like Hollow Bastion. Like, why don't everybody just use gravity there? Seems like a gravity type area.
It does seem like a gravity type area.
Or throw a bunch of those green flying things that heal. That'd be fine.
Oh, lovely, yes.
Boil. Boil. So Leah, I've been meaning to ask you about this.
Yes.
What, like, so we've been playing this game, and I think having fun, entertaining the legions of fans that we have on the stream. But like, how do you feel about this game? Like, as a whole? Like, how do you feel about this as a video game? Like, is this something that like you're completely enjoying the replay through, or is this one of those ones that you're kind of like, yeah, I already know what this is. If I were by myself, I'd be ready to be done with it. Like, where do you fall?
I mean, I don't dislike this game, but I also it is something that I'm glad that I am replaying because I think I've only played it the once, and it was on the GBA. I don't think I've ever played this version.
No, I definitely haven't.
So I mean, I'm glad to do it just kind of for completeness' sake. But it's definitely not the strongest. It's kind of the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell this is not, like, this is a mobile, well, not a, well, I guess technically kind of a mobile game. A handheld game. Like, this is not a full-on, it is quite literally just a series of chambers that you unlock, you know?
Yeah, it's essentially just like Coliseum battles over and over again. You know what I mean? And then boss fights.
There's nothing wrong with that, if that's what you're looking for in a game. It's just not the same as the other Kingdom Hearts stuff. So if you are looking for that, then this is not that.
Right.
A lot of the other games, and even some of the other games that started as handheld games, like 358 Days Over Your Mom.
Okay.
Delightful. Your mom goes. But yeah, stuff like that, and like PSP one, what's it called? I can't.
Portrait of the Ruin. That's Castlevania.
Yeah, that's something else. Tune in for our Castlevania series.
Yes, exactly.
Not.
Let's see here. Not Birth by Sleep? Is it Birth by Sleep?
Yes, Birth by Sleep.
Okay,
Birth by Sleep. But some of the other games, like Birth by Sleep and 358 Days Over 2, like, they are closer to that. They are closer to being, you know, a JRPG, whereas this is kind of...
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that it's not a JRPG, it's just that it's less... It's not structured in the same way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, from just a casual observer point of view, I'm actually... This is going to sound weird. I think I'm enjoying streaming this game more than the original Kingdom Hearts, only because we get to just bullshit more, because there's less going on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no,
like, I can tell a 5 minute...
It is a better conversation game than, because a lot of it is just, I mean, it's the grinding bits, right? Like,
you get, like, I can tell a 5 minute story about the electric slide, and you can describe assembling a plastic coffin for yourself, and like, we're not missing anything. You know, so that's been fun just for me as like a hangout type situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would think that if I were playing this game on my own, I would finish it because I do like Kingdom Hearts, but it would be very much a means to just see everything as opposed to like pure enjoyment type thing. But I'm enjoying watching you play it. I feel, and some of these battles have been really fucking intense. Not tonight necessarily, but who knows what Hook may bring.
True. That is true.
Boss battles tend to ramp up the difficulty in a bit of an alarming way. The cool thing about playing it on the GBA was kind of the novelty of it, right? Like, I was a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, and then like I had the SP like most scripted, and I like it was one of those games like, you know, you sit down and like you play through a world and then put it down and like come back a couple days later or whatever. Like it wasn't like a handheld game.
It was not built to be this kind of console game, and,
Yeah, sure.
and that's fine.
It's super cool they made this though. Like I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that they put the work in to do all this, and I think it's rad as hell. But also, you know, you kind of know what you're getting into. It's hilarious. It's like these rooms look all the same. Like yeah.
It is
Yeah, they
funny
do.
that like there was no. Oh, hello. There really wasn't much of a formula for Kingdom Hearts at this point because the only other game was the first one.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah. And certainly, I'm looking forward to streaming all these games. I'm very much looking forward to streaming 2 because I just remember 2 kind of taking everything I loved about 1 and just improving on it and
throwing it in the
important
garbage.
ways. Yeah. But and then I'm really excited to watch you play Kingdom Hearts 3 because that game is fucking bananas. Bananas, Leah. It is.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's
like
awesome.
I don't know how. I just never got around to it. I like to think I was waiting for something like
Yeah,
this to
something.
happen.
So the important things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really and the fact that we know that we're getting a 4 just like propels me in a way to continue this stream just because like we're gonna finish all of these games long before 4 comes out.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh man,
Kingdom Hearts 4.
yeah, it's fucking so stupid.
Just such a dumb thing to think
So
about.
dumb.
Hello.
Make sure you use your lightning card.
I probably will.
Lord.
You hit him. Ha! I didn't. Not yet. The G's probably gonna. Oh, no.
You know what I've been thinking about doing lately, Leah? Because I'm always thinking about ideas for things I'll never have the time for. I
Me too.
never had a Sega Genesis growing up. I have one
really?
now, as an adult.
See, I was the opposite. I had a Sega Genesis, did not have a SNES.
So there's not a ton of them, but there are some pretty well-regarded JRPGs on the Sega Genesis, like your Phantasy Star 2, that I've never played. And I was thinking about maybe going through and attempting to play through some of those.
Heck yeah.
I feel like it's one of those areas where I'm just kind of lacking. Not that I have this wealth of knowledge, but you know what I mean. Like, kind of just lacking the. Because I hear people talk about some of those games like with great affection.
Okay.
Oh, we know where we're going.
Yeah, I just need to go up a couple of times, and then to the right. Okay.
Hey, that springy platform
Whee!
ready for you. There it is. Oh,
Where'd
where'd
it
it
go?
go? There it is.
Whoa.
Might have just missed him before.
Come here, you.
There's
I
no
guess
other
so.
ones in the room.
Nobody else spawned,
Yeah.
so I probably just did. Missed that. Yeah, I'd like to go back sometimes and, you know, clear out some of the stuff that either
I've
never played
yeah.
or...
I've never played a Breath of Fire, for example, and I
Yeah.
think those games would probably be games that I'd super dig. Yeah, I've played Chrono Trigger, but not Chrono Cross. For
Oh,
example.
really?
I think, yeah.
So I
like,
was... has there been a Kingdom Rinse on Chrono Cross yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. Interesting information.
Interesting
that's all I'll say.
information to have. I'm gonna
Because they just put out that
Yeah,
that
the remaster, yeah,
or
that's-
remake. It wasn't even a
Yeah.
remaster. And I've only played Chrono Cross once, I think, maybe twice, but like I really enjoyed that game when I
Yeah.
played it. I haven't played it since then, so I have no idea how it's held up. But like it's one of those. It has. Here's what I remember about Chrono Cross. It has a bajillion characters in it. And you can kind of build your own party and do a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, cool stuff. Other games that I never have played. Well, it's not that I never played Shin Megami Tensei 3. It's that I never finished Shin Megami Tensei 3 because I thought it was too hard. But thankfully, that remake has an easy mode.
Yes. I'm excited. I played so I want to say it was on 3DS. I could be wrong. I played a lot of Shin Megami Tensei 4.
Yeah, I
never
think that is 3DS.
never finished it because of difficulty stuff, and I found myself getting kind of abnormally frustrated. But but I wasn't very familiar with that series at all. So once I play Nocturne for the podcast, I think I'm gonna bring out the 3DS, play that, and then move on to 5, because I have 5 as we've previously discussed.
I've heard 5 is
I've heard 5 is awesome. Yeah, So here we go.
All right.
We're going up to the deck.
So we already pumped the other cards into it, so we just need this one.
You were just doing good legwork, good preparation.
Yeah, exactly. I was saving us some time for now.
Yeah, exactly. You know what the audience wants.
Exactly.
Yeah. This condensation is getting way too close to my laptop for my liking from this coffee cup. So I put the coffee out of
very
ice.
humid here.
Yeah, it's very humid here as well. It's gonna be kind of like crazy this like early next week. Like Monday's gonna be like 91 and like in like 70% humidity. It's just gonna be oppressive.
Yeah, it's like 90-some% humidity right now. It's thunderstorming. Well, not thunderstorming. It was just raining really hard earlier.
Make sure. Sorry for the camera thing, folks. I will make sure. No, I got on the computer. It did not. Oh, you're in cahoots. We knew it.
We don't say in cahoots enough.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Just as a people. And on this show.
You made me laugh water on myself. As a people, as a species, we don't say in cahoots enough. Oh my god. I wonder if she's going to walk the plank and then Pan's going to save her. I'm just guessing.
Question mark?
I cannot confirm nor deny. You wouldn't. Wendy's like, I can fly here and swim. Like, okay. I'm good. There he is.
No, we're still fighting. You stay there. Tinkerbell just pushes
Insolent brat. No!
Wah, 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 wah.
Tell me we get that great animation of him running along the water as the fucking crocodile chases him, snapping his jaws. I love that shit. Oh.
He's going to cleave us to the brisket.
He is. Very... A lot of weird food reference there. Fuck. I'm gonna cleave you down to the sirloin. Wait, what? Are you a cannibal?
I broke him with a Simba.
Barrel blast.
Get him.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Sir?
I don't want to.
What does he say?
Take that, I believe. Oh. Here come the barrels.
Nope. Already used. Oh, no, I do. Oh, shit. I thought he was done.
Oh, it hit him. It hit him. And you got a green card out of it. Nice.
Jerk.
Maybe that's like a bit of a hot strat. Avoid the barrels and let them looky. I got hooky all over the place. He's mad.
Oh.
Here he comes.
Damn, that hurt.
Oh, got him. We hurt him too. Nice.
Get him.
Nice. Oh.
Don't get him. I think I need to shuffle.
Well, Pan can shiv him a bit, depending on what. Oh, it's a 9. Nice.
There we go.
He's shuffling too, so this should
Get him.
do some work.
Nice. I
Nice.
need to heal. Sir?
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that Pan is a 1.
Yeah.
That one's a 5. Not terrible.
Oh, except that I just wasted it. I was just getting out of
Yeah,
there.
that switch though, pretty quick on you. Nice.
Well, he resisted the lightning.
Shocking. Huh, get it?
Ha 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 ha! I do! Alright, this one I'm not going to be able to break.
Which one's coming first? Okay, that's it. Nice. Seems like every single one of these has hit him. Like, every one. Well,
Maybe it always hits him.
I don't know, maybe.
Whoop.
Yep, it got him. It got you, but it also got him.
Oh, what?
Oh.
You jerk.
Oh, horseshit.
Ah, no, sir. Please not. What? How? He was shoveling.
Nice.
Get off.
Nice.
Oh, I could broke my teeny.
That's good.
Oh shit, I'm very hurt.
Doing a barrel blast could be a chance to shuffle up and heal.
Oh shit, no, I can't heal.
Not until his cards go away, yep.
Hey, hey!
You jerk.
Shit. Yeah.
Well, okay, alright. You were getting there on them, you did pretty well.
That wasn't too bad.
No, not at all. You kind of know what to expect now, like with that barrel blasting, you gotta wait until those fade before you're...
Alright. And away we go.
Yep, not bad at all, Leah.
Yep, I get it. You're dancing.
He is dancing. Large.
Uh-huh.
Looked on a whole HP bar. Oh, I mean, granted, his top bar wasn't a lot, but... Nice. Nice. Haven't done a barrel blast yet.
Not yet. What?
Nice.
This all zeros thing he has is really annoying.
Nice. You son of a bitch.
That should take him out of the... Yeah, okay, good.
And easy to avoid those presents if you hug that pole.
Yeah.
Hug that pole. That's what I always say. Good luck,
Always.
guys.
Always. Okay. I wonder if standing just here would do anything. Oh shit. Ah, damn it.
Wait until all the barrels
This is...
explode. They just exploded, so he's back to... Should be gone soonish. There it is. Nice.
There you go.
Nice. 7 is a... I mean, the Thunder, even though it doesn't do any damage, is a good break card.
Yeah, it's a good break card.
Nice.
Ugh.
I don't know how you do this other than just like stand right in the barrel's path, keep jumping over them. Maybe very easy for me to say, Leah. Just do the stuff, Leah. What's the big deal?
Well, if I stand here... problem is I can't do anything when he's doing
Yeah.
this. There we go.
There you go. Nice. Just get lucky, I think. A little RNG for you.
Ugh.
You son of a bitch.
Okay.
Watch your health when you get a chance there.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah. Nice.
Ugh. Well, this sucks. Sir?
There, got him.
Again? Sir? Stop it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Doing the barrel blast again, might be time to shuffle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shuffle.
He does the same kind of idiotic thing. He jumped up, I think, the other side. Here he comes again. Oh, yep, he got blown up somewhere. Honestly, you could just keep fucking doing that.
Yeah. Sir? Ugh, okay.
Takes off a not insignificant amount of health when he gets hit, so that's good.
No. Get off me.
Ooh!
You like that?
I did.
I can't see where I am.
Ah!
Oh my god, this is annoying.
At least they're all blown up now. Nice.
Maybe not do all 9s all the time?
Nice.
Stop! Jesus. Why are they all so fast?
Nice. Ooh, I don't like that.
No.
And present, so I think it's gonna end with the present. Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, you gotta slight up there so you know.
Oh, so I do. Okay. Don't know how that oh, no, I do know how that happened. Okay. I'm, like, doing math in my head. Like, am I gonna beat him? No. Oh, you jerk.
He got blown up. He got blown up.
Okay, good. But I don't have any healing.
Nice. To end with a big bunch of gifts coming at you. There you go.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, you
I
fucking
got
ass.
off, though. Okay.
Oh, it did nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Oh. Gotta go!
An 8 goofy there. Get him, Goof. Alright. Or you shuffle there. Yeah. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Got me, but it got him too.
Yep.
Stay away from that. Not get greedy. Oh, fuck you. You know you're dead.
Dick.
There
Nice.
we go.
Beautiful.
Hoisted
Nice
with your
work.
own fucking barrel, asshole.
I believe it's spittoon, but or platoon, petard.
Petard.
Oh, yeah, petard. I said spittoon. That's how I started that.
But see, I went with barrel because he was using barrels.
I know.
got his
Agreed.
card.
You sure did. Look at that mustache, glorious.
He looks so horrified.
Yes, he does. You have obtained Hook. I don't think Peter did much. He stabbed him a few times.
He did. He did some work. I mean, it was mostly me, but he did some work.
Yes, some work.
No, stop asking me, fucking creep. I've definitely forgotten what it feels like to be young.
Yeah, me too. So I'm attempting to roll my ankle right now to give my feet some relief. Oh, to be young. That's not how it works, Peter. You don't get it. Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sora, what Sora's saying is that he's a big believer in regression hypnosis.
Yes, yes. Never, huh?
Maybe the reason they don't ever come back is because I'm a giant asshole.
Yeah. Everybody gets kidnapped and they want to go home. Oh, Wendy. Tale as old as time. These kids, these crazy kids.
Pretty much just like this, except with smaller feet.
Yay!
And then Tinkerbell just draws a giant dick in the sky.
Oh, Tinkerbell summon.
She
Nice.
gave me an autographed picture of her. What? Weird.
He said this must be a gift from Peter, but didn't Tinkerbell
She literally just gave it to him? Yeah.
Another gift from Peter? Oh, the Moogles. Totally understand it.
Oh, 4. Great. Thanks, Tank.
Thanks a lot, Tinkerbell.
Useless.
Conquerors. I'm assuming up the ladder.
Yeah.
Like how the deck of the ship disappeared. No, you're back below deck now.
Oh, well, shit.
Alright. So we're gonna have a little story beat here.
I would like to overwrite the save data in this file. Thank you.
We gotta make a Moogle room the next time. We got a bunch of Moogle points.
We do.
No. No, I don't want to fight Riku.
This dick.
Take the hint. I told you to go home.
Alright, easy, dick.
Not until I rescue you and Naminé. I don't remember ever asking you to rescue me. Did you forget? Kyrie's there.
Who?
Waiting for us both to come home. You're the one who forgot. I told you at Kingdom Hearts when we closed the door. Take care of Kyrie.
Wait, when did we remember that it was Kyrie?
I don't know.
Give it up.
Give it up.
I'm not going back to the islands. For anything.
Have you
Have you
seen
s-
this sick
I was
muscle suit
just
I
about to
have?
say
What
that.
about the rest? You can have those losers.
What?
Already forgot them.
Losers. How dare
That's
you?
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have to?
I don't want
What about you, Sora? Do you actually remember what they all look like?
Of course I remember.
They all have spiky hair, giant feet, and
Lots
lots of zippers.
Lots
of course
of
I
zippers.
remember.
All the zippers.
Don't feel bad. That's what this castle does to you. After a while.
It's weird,
It's
because I thought
called
with a name
Castle
like
Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion, it might have been something hopeful.
It's good. You forget all the useless stuff and remember for the first time what really matters.
Tell me.
I remembered it, Sora.
Oh my god, look at them back
I
muscles.
now know the one thing that is most important to me.
Shoulders. Arm day.
Protecting Naminé. Nothing else matters. Not a thing.
Seems like you guys might be getting a little Naminé obsessed here.
Just a little bit. I thought that was Sora's butt for a second, and I was like, damn, son! You've been doing squats?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't.
Oh boy. What a powerful scene.
Hey, Riku.
And then Riku just stabbed him through the face with a wooden sword. Sora's been dead this whole time.
Go ahead and try.
Oh no.
Please no. I would really like to not. Oh, come on! Alright, fine.
Here we go.
So what if I don't wanna? Miscalculated. Can we
what a
not do
dick.
this? Excuse me? Well, this is shitty.
Yeah, this ain't great.
Oh.
All right. All right. Nice. Oh, what an asshole.
Well.
There's no fucking way to avoid that shit.
Oh god, he has so much health!
You're doing great. All right.
Stop! No, for real though.
Gonna
Quit!
do the jump thing pretty soon. I have no idea how you
what?
avoid those things. Excuse me. Jesus
I
fucking
have
Christ.
no idea.
You had him down to 2 health bars. So the question becomes, Leah, do we want to tackle this the first time next time, or do we want to beat our head against it right now? I am good for whatever.
I want
tell
to
me what
try
you
it
think.
one more time
Yes,
to see if
ma'am.
I make any more
Let's do it.
progress. Oh man, this sucks.
It does.
Really? We really have to fight him again? Right now? Like, I mean, I knew we were going to have to fight him again eventually, but we really have to do it again now. Come on, asshole, do something. What the fuck are you supposed to do with
there's
that?
nothing. Not unless you can't slight and break it, right? Like,
I don't think so. Oh shit, that was my fault. Like, it's...
there's no way to... I thought you got far enough away that time. I thought you were gonna be fine.
No, it tracks you. Like, it doesn't matter where you are.
Oh, Jesus, sword effects.
I can't even move.
Thanks for the one goof.
Yeah, right?
Get ready! Heal! Thunder!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fire! Win!
Oh my god.
I haven't even... Sorry, this is just stupid. Douchebag! Get off my ass!
Oh my god.
I mean, what? Seriously? What are you supposed to do?
He's shuffling or at least moving around a little bit. Oh my god.
No.
Alright. So, what we're
This
going
has
to
to
do...
be next time. I
Yes.
can't.
We're going to revisit this next time. And maybe what we'll do, we'll look at some sweet hot strats for maybe building a deck to deal with that sumbitch. And that's my official word on the matter. What say you, Leah?
Yeah, I think that sounds good. I'll take a
Alright.
look and see if the official strategy guide has
Yes.
anything to say about it.
Yes.
But yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, we need to come back to that. Well, Leah, it remains for me as always to say thank you for ushering us through this chain of memories, getting us through Neverland, getting us to another ridiculous Riku
Another
battle.
bullshit Riku fight.
And we will get through this. We will get through it, and everything
We
will
will.
work out good. But until next time, our classic catchphrase,
What did I say? 358 days over your mom.
358 days over your mom. Perfect.
Love it.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.